we're here with Patrick's 2000 point Eldar or Eldari army. Let's have a look at the units.
Hey, this is my 2000 points of Eldar. They're the All-Way Craft World. I've got a battalion, a spearhead, and a super heavy auxiliary. This is the warlord just here. He's got a Reaper launcher, swooping hawk wings, and power sword. He does reroll for ones for anyone within 6 inches. And every time you spend, at the beginning of every turn, if you roll a 6, you get another command point as well. Making up the battalion for the 5 command points is a squad of Dire Avengers. And the Exarch's got 2 Shrieker catapults.
Nice.
Another squad of Dire Avengers. One's got the shield for a invuln save for the squad. And the last troop's choice is a squad of 10 Guardians. The other HQ at the front is another Autarch. This one's got a fusion gun. He's still got the wings and a power sword. So those are the 2 twin warlords for this one, but this is the actual warlord for the purpose of the game. And I'm also bringing these Shadow Spectres, which are the Forward World units. I've never used them before, but they look really cool.
They look nuts. They look great.
And then I've got my Striking Scorpions as well. In there, the Exarch's got a biting blade.
Whoa, tasty.
And then I've got another Forge World flyer here, which is the Nightwing.
Show the wings.
Yeah, it's got 2 modes of flight as well, so they're retracted or expanded. That affects its ballistic skill. But also, it's just really cool doing this.
Yeah, yay! Look, they move. Toys. What else we got?
And then I've got a super heavy auxiliary detachment, which is the Wraith Knight.
Yes.
I don't have the shoulder-mounted cannons because I couldn't afford them.
Okay.
He has got the shield and main gun as
So
well.
they're just for display purposes only.
And he's mounted on a really cool Rhino.
Old school Rhino. Thank you, Evane. And lastly,
It's the Spearhead detachment. And there's the Farseer you would have seen from the last game.
oh
He's
yeah,
the HQ choice.
he's the one who's had the visions.
And then we've got 3 heavies, which is the 2 Fire Prisms and 3 Dark Reapers with an Exarch with a Tempest launcher. And that is 2,000 points.
Here with Dave's 2,000 points of Tyranids High Fleet Viennetta based on the delicious ice cream colours.
So splintered from High Fleet Gorgon, so it follows all the Gorgon rules. I've got here is a Vanguard detachment, starting with a HQ of a Neurothrope, and then I've got a brood of 6 Zoanthropes.
Say it. Brains!
3 Venomthropes, and a Lictor, making up 3 elite units. So the rest of the detachment is a battalion, starting with the HQs. So we've got a Hive Tyrant, he's got a heavy venom cannon. He's wielding the artifact, the Reaper of Obliterax, which doubles the damage of the bone sword on a 6 to wound. And a Lash Whip, he's also got an Adrenal Gland on there as well, and Toxin Sacs, which makes it pretty handy in hand-to-hand combat.
Cool.
We've got a Broodlord. He's
got all the hubs. Yeah.
Brood of 10 Gene Stealers this time, only 10. And the other troops' choices.
Yeah.
We've got a unit of 3 Tyranid Warriors, one with a Venom Cannon, Death Splitters and Bone Swords.
Nice.
We've got a second Brood over here. We've got a Barbed Strangler, all Scything Talons, and 2 more Death Splitters. And then we've got a little bit of a unit of 4 here, all armed with Death Splitters. This time it's a mixture of Bone Swords and Scything Talons.
Cool.
Okay, the fast attack unit that I brought today is Ravenous. We'll be burrowing up.
Nice.
And then onto the heavy unit, so we've got a Carnifex with monstrous crushing claws, and Scything Talons and tusks.
Yeah.
Making its debut today is the Exocrine.
With a lovely
Bioplasmic cannon.
long, thick purple
Cannon.
gun.
We've got a Tyrannifex with Rupture Cannon.
Yeah.
And a Trigon with his Toxin Spike there.
The armies have deployed, as you can see, facing off each other in a frontline assault formation. And David's just going to talk about how the mission's going to play out.
Okay,
Hi, Pat.
Hi.
Okay, Dave.
so we're playing the Maelstrom of War, Tactical Escalation. So this is using the tactical objective cards.
Yeah.
So basically you draw a card, so you've got to have the same number of cards in your hand as the battle turn. So we've got 6 objectives.
Number 1.
Number 1 down there,
Objective there.
no man's land. Number 2 is in the middle.
Wallop.
Number 3,
I believe is behind the building over here.
in the ruins.
Yeah.
Number 4 is in my deployment zone here.
Number 4.
Yep, 5 behind this rock.
5 is in the rocks there.
And 6 back over here on the building. So there's plenty on the Tyranid side of the board.
A decent spread.
Yep, so victory conditions include Line Breaker, First Blood and Slay the Warlord, and there's also additional points awarded under the mission priorities victory conditions, which means we choose a type of tactical objective card, and if we achieve it, then we get an extra point. If we discard it, then we lose one.
Nice.
Both me and Patrick have gone for Purge tactical objectives, so we'll be fighting for those cards.
Nice.
As we go through the
Eldar deployment. Let's have a little look. Go on, Pat.
This is Castle Wraith Knight,
Castle Wraith Knight. Okay.
which is pretty much everything I could fit in this one decent bit of cover. I've got my Farseer in there next to Objective 3.
Nice.
One of the Fire Prisms, Dark Reapers, and
Where are the Dark Reapers? They're under
Right
there?
in there, yeah. So this at the bottom means it counts as not being able to see or shoot.
Yeah, we're playing, the bottom floor is line of sight blocking terrain.
So I did that because last time Bill killed them all in the first turn. So this time they're definitely not going to
That's
die.
the only
so
good thing I
am
did do. Okay, what else?
And then the Wraith Knight's here. He's got a good view down the table at the some of the bigger monsters. And then he's got a screening shield around him. But I'm not really sure if that's going to... It looks good.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know if it does anything. but
looks
it
like the internet. Cool.
Some more hidden Dire Avengers, another Fire Prison.
Yeah.
The Shadow Spectres behind here. I mean, I'm hoping they're line of sight blocked by this large lump
Yeah,
of rock.
yeah.
The Nightwing's here, that's in its retracted wing mode, so at the moment it's got regular ballistic skill, but it's -1 to hit and 5+ invuln. And then these guys have wings that are off, so they'll come down at the end of the movement phase in the first turn. And these guys should stay in reserve for the time being.
Yep, so hiding in the ruins, we've got a Broodlord and an Infestation node, which is just protecting the Gene Stealers in case they don't get the first turn.
Yeah.
Carnifex, it's all charging down the flank. Down the middle is the main spearhead, so we've got Hive Tyrant, the Exocrine, unit of Tyranid warriors who are already holding Objective 4, and the Venom Throws providing them all with a cloud cover.
Nice.
And on the right flank, we've got the Zone Throats.
Brains!
And the Neural Throat, slowly floating towards the Eldar Wraith Knight, hopefully to take some mortal wounds off of him. And the Tyranids holding the flank in the corner, which is probably the best position for him to get a good range with his gun and good lines of sight.
Yeah, nice one.
Everything else is in reserve.
Gentlemanly handshake, please. Thank you very much.
Good luck, good luck.
Okay, Pat, you get +1 to your roll off.
Okay.
Let's have a little gander.
A 7.
You beat a 7.
He did
It wasn't a beat.
seven.
So it is the Eldar to go first, unless Dave you can seize. Quickly roll one now. Let's see what happens.
Oh.
No.
Eldar turn 1. Okay, so Eldar turn 1 movement. First of all, this is the card that was picked. It is secure objective 1.
And that was down here. So
So-
as you can see, the Striking Scorpions have jumped on straight onto there. I wanted to use them later on in the game, maybe come in later and get an objective, but I mean they've got it now.
Got to
so
play the game, man.
probably die straight away.
Got to play the game. What else has happened?
This guy's descended with his wings. He's just come to tuck in here.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty. Oh no, the Nightwing moved across from the right hand side of the table over to here.
Oh, cheeky little redeployment there.
Yeah,
Nice.
joining the rest of Castle Wraith Knight. And that's
Okay.
it. He stayed in retracted mode, so he's still got
Okay.
his.
As you can
influx.
see by the retracted wings.
Otherwise, it would look like this.
Yeah.
It looks like this.
Okay.
My psychic powers. I've got Guide for the Farseer, and Doom, and then Smite, like always.
Okay.
And then the first power I'm going to do is Guide on the Wraith Knight. So we need a walk charge of 7. Right, that's a
That's not a 7.
5. I'll reroll one of these, try and get a 7. Yes, and I do. That's
Nailed
an
it.
8. So he's guided.
So Guide's been successfully cast on the Wraith Knight. Let's see what happens in the shooting phase.
Right, so I'm going to shoot the Nightwing at the Tyranids. I'd like to think there was a tactic for that, but they're probably the biggest models.
Big bug's got to die.
He looks hard.
Let's see what happens. What are we looking for?
Although it's moved, if it's shooting the closest thing, then it still shoots at its normal ballistic skill. Doesn't get any bonuses because retracted wings again.
Okay.
So I need 2 3s. Although he is next to the Autarchs, so he gets to reroll once. So 2 threes, rerolling once. That's 2 hits. Strength 8, so I need 4s to wound. So that's 1 wound.
So that's a wound gone through on a Tyrannid, so it's D6 damage. How many does it lose?
Yeah, it's -4, and
Yeah.
it's only got 3+. I thought I had an infant, but so it's got 4 damage.
Not bad. After an hour's deliberation, the Wraith Knight has decided to shoot towards the zone throats.
Zone throats. Wounds!
Okay.
Right, so he's got a sun cannon, and that's 2d6 shots.
Okay.
What have we got?
Plus 5.
Okay.
5 shots hitting on 3s, but re-rolling because of guide. Got 2 and 1. 2 ones.
Brilliant. Treacherous.
6 against my toughness 4. 3s.
Not bad.
That's 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
They're
So-
18 -3, but it's got.
So 2 invulnerable saves, 3+. Both saved.
Easy.
2 4s.
Okay, so continuing to shoot him, Pat's cashing in a stratagem. Linked fire. There we go. Right down the end there. So that one over there is going to shoot its laser into this one, which is going to shoot its laser into that. With Dave's gawping.
Right, so I'm shooting this guy through this guy over there at the Tyrannid. So I'm going to use the Lance version of the Prism Cannon, which is heavy 1, but 2 shots because he hasn't moved.
Mhm.
It's strength 12, AP -5, doing d6 damage. It hits on 3s, re-rolling because of the strategy.
Nice.
Oh, 1 re-roll.
Do it.
Oh, just 1 hit. Strength 12, toughness 8, 3s re-rolling. Yeah.
Ah, that's lucky.
Six.
Oh, another 6 damage. Wallet. That's down to
4 wounds to an effect.
Oh, good firing there from the Eldar. Okay, continuing the shooting.
Yeah, carrying on with link fire. It's the last thing of the phase to shoot. So I've got the other fire prism. Try and finish him off.
So this is actually this one firing.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 shots, hitting on 3s, re-rolling. Good.
How many twos have you rolled?
A lot of 2s. Alright, 2 hits.
Yeah.
3s, re-rolling.
Oh, are you rolling?
That 1 goes through.
4+ to kill
I need
it.
a 4. I've still got a command point for re-roll if I need it. But
Oh.
he's dead.
He is gone.
So that's
Cheerio.
first blood.
First blood goes to the Eldari, taking out the Tyrannid wallop. At the end of the Eldari turn 1, there's nothing in assault range really, so
Yeah,
What-
I've got 1 point for.
we have secured objective 1,
Yeah,
and
and,
we've got first blood by killing the Tyrannid. And that's it really. Nice one. Tyranids turn 1.
So I've got defend objective 3.
So we're here, Bill.
Which is
Right
not,
in that room.
here.
it's not that achievable at the moment.
No.
I'm very
Okay.
pleased about it.
Oh well. Okay, so
Sure,
so the other movement, what have we done?
So Carnifex is advanced. He's run forward. Gene Stealers have arrived at the node.
Yeah.
Broodlords also moved up behind cover. Hopefully those scorpions are starting to feel a little bit nervous. Everything else has moved up through the middle, starting with the Exocrine. And the Hive Tyrant has also moved in behind a bit of cover from that
Yes.
Wraith Knight. I need to save his heavy venom cannon. The Warriors have sat still over here. I'll hold around objective 4 and hope that I get a pull of a decent card next time.
Hopefully. Okay.
And the Zone Throats.
Brains.
Brains! They've advanced, and I rolled a 6 for advancing, so they've moved a full 11 inches. So hopefully putting them within smite range. Yep, so to recap on the powers, Zone Throats over here, they've obviously got smite, they've also got horror,
Okay.
psychic power, the Hive Tyrant. He gets to have 2 in addition to smites, he's got psychic, scream and catalyst.
Mhm.
Okay, and the Broodlord down here, he's got onslaught in addition to smite. And I should also say the Neurothrope back over hiding between the Zone Throats there.
Oh yeah.
He's also got psychic scream as well. Okay, so I'll start with the Zone Throats. They can cast 2 psychic powers. So first of all, I'm going to do smite on the Elder Guardians there,
Mhm.
and then I'm going to do the horror on the Wraith Knight.
Nice.
So smite with the Zone Throats has a range of 24 inches.
Plenty
So
of
well within
range.
So it's a 5+.
Let's go.
And I get to reroll 1s because of the Neurothrope. So 7. So the amount of mortal wounds is because there's more than 4 zoanthropes, it's 3 plus D3 mortal wounds. So that's 6. So that's 6 mortal wounds.
What
6 guardians.
Bye
gone.
bye.
See, thanks for coming. Off to the dead pile. Unfortunately, the Farseer was just out of range to deny anything, so thank you, citizens, for coming.
Yeah, I was using the Orphrey trait to see if I can save any of those mortal wounds on the 6 plus 1 stays around. No, still.
Next psychic power, casting is the Horror on the Wraith Knight.
Boom.
24 is 6 plus. So makes it. So that's cast on the Wraith Knight. He's now got -1 to hit for
Powerful.
the next turn. Next up is Hive Tyrant, casting Catalyst, and I'm going to cast that on the Zoanthropes. So this gives them a 5 plus. They can ignore a wound on a 5 plus.
Strong.
So test is for charge value of 6. So a 2 and a 1.
That's terrible rolling.
Oh no, it doesn't make it.
Any command points going to be used?
No.
Nah. Is it Exocrine?
Exocrine.
Is shooting the Wraith Knight with its huge, thick purple.
Bioplasmic cannon.
Yeah. Cannon.
So 4 pluses to hit, 6 shots because it moved.
Wallop. 5s.
Just 1.
Oh.
It's AP -3, so he goes to his invuln at 5. No. Straight through.
What's the damage?
2.
No. Not so bad. 2 damage. Orthway ability, save it. No.
So Hive Tyrant gets the Scorpions. 36-inch range. While the Heavy Venom Cannon, which is D3 shots. So that's 2 shots. 2 hits, so that's 2 to wound. Both wound.
Strong.
What's the minus?
-2 AP.
Okay, so they've got a 3 plus save, so that goes up to a 5 plus. That's both gone through. So how much damage each?
3.
So
D3.
need to get 3 6s
Yeah.
for each guy. No, close then. Oh, no, it's 2 dead.
Okay, so that's all they can do. Some good shooting. Not quite in assault range yet. Just the morale phase for the Guardians here to see if they run away.
So this
Looking
is-
for a 1 for them to stay. Yep.
It's not really worked out for them boys today.
So I had to bring some more of their friends along and kill them as well.
Yeah. See you around.
There you
Thanks
go.
for coming. Thanks.
At the end of turn 1,
Yeah.
Eldar are winning 2 victory points to nothing.
Nice.
Yep.
So off we are on to turn 2. Okay, so Eldar turn 2. First of all, these are the new cards on turn 2. There's 2 cards drawn, yeah?
Got behind enemy lines, score a victory point if you stick a unit at the other end. And then Supremacy, hold 3 objectives.
So have to be holding those by the end of your turn. Okay, so movement phase, what have you done?
Right, I moved the Dire Avengers out of the ruin, 7 inches.
And they've
then
advanced.
they were pretty close, but used an advance and put them on the objective and some cover.
Okay.
The Reapers I forgot before have moved up, so they can now shoot. They're still in cover. They're on the 2nd floor now, so they can find
Okay,
some
so
targets.
they've got some good line of sight. Okay, what else?
Farseer's moved out so that he can see some stuff.
Yeah.
This guy shuffled along because he's got his reroll bubbles. And then we've got the Wraith Knight who's moved across slightly, but he's still got his -1 to hit.
He's under the effects of the
Horrified.
horror. Yeah.
Dire Avengers have moved up into cover.
Okay, so they've got a good solid 5 base.
Fire Prism stayed where it is as well.
Yeah.
And then the Shadow Spectres have come out of cover into the open with their jetpacks.
Facing down a big purple long barrel.
Bioplasmic cannon.
Yeah. Makes me sick.
And I really wanted to move these guys because they're out in the open and they're just in a terrible place, but they've got the objective and I need the 3s, they've got to stay there and so.
Yeah.
Guide on the Wraith Knight, it's a warp charge of 7. See if we can get that.
Just.
Get it with a
yeah.
7.
Nice. Okay, so that's what guide. So we're looking to cast Doom on the Zoanthropes from the Farseer.
Right, I need a 7. Nope. I've got to reroll one of those with his Runes of the Farseer. Once per psychic phase. Got it with a 9.
Nailed it.
Yeah, we're going to start with the Shadow Spectres for the first time.
Okay.
And shoot against the big purple veiny thing.
And you've got -1 to hit because of the venom throats nearby.
Good.
Nice one.
So it's hitting on 4s.
So they have a ballistic skill of 3, but they're -1 to hit because of the
Venom throats.
venom throats to the back, so 4s. But any hits generate additional hits after that, up to a maximum of 3 for each one. So here's the first round. So that's 3. That's another 2 hits. Last round. That's 6 hits.
Not bad.
6 against toughness 8. So I need 5s to wound.
Ooh.
That is 2 wounds at -3.
6 is the same. No.
Nah.
So that's 2 get through. He's down 2
What's damage?
Just 1 damage each, but
Okay.
I'm going to use a stratagem now,
Oh, there we go.
which is fire and fade.
How many is that? 1 command point. Okay.
Right, what this means is after a unit has shot, it can immediately move 7 inches. So I'm going to move these guys. I'm going to try and get that back on a 6, which I don't.
No.
So that's the stratagem down. I'm going to move these guys back 7 to behind here.
Nicely done. Well
Out of the way. And linked fire again.
Beam.
Yeah. So
Beam.
we've been through this.
At that. Yeah.
He's got 2 shots because he hasn't moved. Hitting on 4s because he's in the venom throat thing.
Yes.
But re-rolling all hits and wounds because of the stratagem. So looking
Saucy.
for 4s, 2 shots. It's 1 shot, 1 hit. 2 hits. So 3s, re-rolling. So that's 2 wounds and that's 2d6 damage
Oh, here we go. What's it going to be?
for 8.
Not. Oh, dear me. What was it on 10?
He was on 10, so he's down to 2.
That's quick maths.
You shoot the Nightwing at the venom throats. It's I'll do the bright lances first. That's 2 shots, hitting on 4s because it's -1 to hit. It's 1 hit against toughness 4, so 2s. That's
Oh,
a
strong.
wound. D6, 3 wounds each they've got. So
This is damage, this is,
D6
yeah?
damage. 2. There's the bright lance underneath. The Nightwing's got 2 shrieking cannons. There's 6 shots hitting on 4s. So 6 wounding on 3s. Any 6s are AP -3. So that's 3 regular wounds and 1 wound AP -3.
3 saves at 5 plus.
So that's 1.
Okay.
So he
And-
takes
That's it.
3
1.
wounds.
Yeah.
Another 3 wounds gone from.
So that's 1 dead and another one on 1 wound.
Cool.
That's going to hit the Zenith ropes. Firstly, 2d6 with the Sun Cannon. There's 6 shots. 4s.
Rerolling this.
Another miss. No. So 6, toughness 4, 3 to wound, rerolling because of doom. 4 wounds, reroll, 5
Okay,
wounds.
so it's 3 plus invulnerable.
2 wounds.
So it takes 2 wounds each. How much wounds have they got each?
They got 3, but I cast Catalyst on them earlier, so on a 5
Oh, yeah.
plus they ignore it.
So you need 4.
I'll do it for the first one.
Oh, nice!
Here we go.
And the second one takes 2
So you
wounds.
did 2 wounds.
Oh, well, do you know, they're
They're
tough.
strong, those.
They're very strong.
Considering they've got Doom on them and Guide,
Yeah.
Dark Reaper's next, they're going to fire the Star Swarm missile at the Zenith ropes. So they hit on 3s, get 2 shots each,
Saucy.
and they are within 6 inches of the Autarchs, so they can reroll once. Which is good.
Good roll.
That's 5 hits, 3s, rerolling because of Doom. So that is 5 wounds, 2 damage each.
Plus invulnerables. All but 1.
Oh,
That's
saucy.
2 damage to get
2
2
damage.
catalyst.
2 Catalyst, 5
To
plus.
this saves.
One of them.
Ah, so one of them's finally dead.
Hooray! One brain. So you've got the Exarch shooting.
He's got a Tempest launcher, which means he can shoot weapons that are not visible to his bearer. So I'm going to try and shoot those.
Oh, nice.
Venephropes over there.
Yes.
He always hits on freeze no matter what the modifiers, so he ignores that. He gets heavy 2d6 shots. So that's 7, hitting on freeze first. Rerolling ones.
-1 to hit.
Oh, there's no -1 to hit because
Because
he
it's
always
hit.
hits on freeze.
Cool.
Saucy.
So that's 7. So 4s, no rerolls. That is only 2.
So it's a 5+, so they don't get a save.
Alright, and they do 1 damage each.
So that's 1 gone.
Oh,
1 or 2
Down
wounds.
2 wounds.
Not bad shooting there from the Exarch.
Ah, that's alright. Warlord shooting now. He's got a Starshot missile with the Reaper launcher. So he's going to target the Xenophropes. So hits on 2, rerolls 1s. Hits, 2s rerolling because of Doom. Yep, so that's a wound, it's -2.
3+, invulnerable.
Oh, sauce.
My command reroll that.
Oh, saucy, here we
Oh
go.
no, I thought I got one.
Yeah.
Isolated it. So they're Assault 2, so they've got 2 shots each, but the Exarch's got 2 of them, so he gets 4 shots.
Okay, what are they shooting at?
They're shooting at the veiny guy again.
Big bad purple.
I know the Fire Prism's still got to shoot it in, but
Yes.
I mean I might as well give it a go.
He's looking to soften the blow.
So hitting on freeze, rerolling 1s because of the Exarch. Autarch even. No, 1s. Miss. So that's only 7 hits, 6s to wound, but then -3 AP on 6s. It's got 1 wound, -3 AP pistols.
So it's a 6+ to save. 3.
Oh, it's just that, lost the wound?
Lost a wound down to
Oh.
1.
Last bit of shooting, it's the Fire Prism. So 2 shots, hitting on 3s, re-rolling. 2 hits, hitting on 3s. 2 wounds, -5, 2d6,
He's gone.
8. Does he
Cheerio.
explode or anything?
Oh, he does. He's got dead throat.
That thing looks like it's about to explode all the time.
Didn't last very long, did it?
Story of my life.
Went for death throws on a 6+. Nope.
Nah. Thanks for coming, big guy.
Cheerio.
We'll miss your length. The end of Eldar, Patrick's turn 2. Are we looking on points?
Right, I got behind enemy lines, and then so that's another point.
Because of the
Flyer at the
flyer,
back.
yeah.
And then Supremacy, scored D3 victory points if you can chain any 3 objective markers.
And we've
there's
got one there.
1 in the castle, and 1 round
And
the back.
one round
with
there.
the Iron Bench.
Okay, so you roll a dice, see how many that's worth.
Oh,
It's worth 3.
Good.
Wow. Okay, so that's a whopping great round for you, Pat. Okay, let's see if the Tyranids can pick things up with their turn 2.
So I've discarded the tactical objective card that was for objective 3, hidden down behind the ruins.
That was going to be difficult.
And I've drawn capture and control objective for objective 2,
Which
which
is
is thankfully right in the
the
middle.
one that you're right on.
And I've also got a purge objective, so that's worth the extra victory
That's
points.
the one we talked about at the
Um,
start. That gives you
Yeah,
extra.
I've got to destroy a unit to
Okay.
get 1+1. So see how we do.
Awesome. Okay, so talk about the movement. What have we done?
Okay, so Carnifex has continued to advance down the flank.
Morloc.
Alongside him is the Broodlord, again advancing, and his Gene Stealer posse is following him up. Raveners have appeared in the middle of the board, up from the ground. 5 Tyrants also moved out to try and bring his Venom Cannon to bear. The remaining Venom Thrope has moved up on the objective 2, along with the Tyranid warriors. And over this side, Zone Thropes have floated forward towards the Wraith.
Brains!
Victor has also arrived.
Yeah.
Using command point on Pheromone Trail, has brought 3 Tyranid warriors.
So you
with
played
him.
Pheromone Trail, which is a stratagem, yeah?
Stratagem, yep. And over in the corner, Trigon has appeared as well, and with him 3 Tyranid warriors in the tunnels, right on the edge, 9 inches away.
So they're on brown alert in that corner. Brilliant.
Or are they?
Oh, saucy. Patrick is cashing in a stratagem for 2 command points called Forewarned.
That means use a stratagem immediately after your opponent sets up units arriving on the battlefield as reinforcements within sight of one of your Craftworld units that is itself within 6 of a friendly Craftworld Farseer. So I'm actually going to use the
You're
dark
going to shoot at these guys.
shoot at the warriors, just
try and whittle them down. So that is, just with the regular guys, got 3 of them, 2 shots each, using the Star Swarm.
Hits on threes, reroll ones. 2, so that's 4 hits.
They are strength 6
And they're 4, I think. Threes, no rerolls. So that is 4 wounds minus 2.
No saves.
and they do 2 damage each.
That's 1 dead.
Yeah. And the next one's dead as
And
well.
the next one, I'll take those 2. I'll leave the Venom Cannon.
And then I've got the Tempest Launcher on the XR, so that's 2d6 shots. 4, 9.
9 shots hitting on threes. Rerolling ones because of the Autarch.
4s.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds.
Again, 6 plus. Just 1. He's gone.
So that's another 3 wounds.
Damn! Wow.
I'm going to cast Smite with the Neurthrope. So the closest
Oh,
enemy
yeah.
is the
The guys in there, the Dark Reapers.
Dark Reapers. So 5 plus. For the psychic test, it's a 9. So it's D3 mortal wounds.
I should really try and
Oh,
deny
that's a shame. One Dark Reaper has been killed by the smite from the Brain Bug. No.
Smite
Yeah,
on the Xanthropes, again on the Dark Reapers,
who are in the
hidden
house.
in the ruins. So it's a 5 plus, re-rolling 1s because of the Neurthrope.
Nice.
So 8
Plus
3.
2.
Oh yeah, 3. So that's 6 mortal wounds.
So you have to make 4 6s for one of them to
With
survive.
your all-the-way specialism.
Yeah.
It wasn't even close.
It wasn't even close.
No,
They're all
dead.
gone.
I knew that was going to
Say
happen.
ta-ta.
The interesting thing is they already fired this phase, so I'm not that disappointed.
No, well, you know,
Yeah.
cheers,
We'll
thanks
go
for
first.
coming. So moving on with the psychic phase. The Neurothrope's doing what?
Psychic Scream
Psychic Scream at who?
and Farseer.
Who is,
Just hidden behind
there
there.
he is, who's now visible as the closest
Yep.
target.
So it's a warp charge value of 5, re-rolling 1s. So
Strong
that's-
10,
yeah.
leadership of
Yeah.
9.
So I've rolled a 10, which means I get to discard one of your psychic powers as well.
Wow.
Of Psychic Scream. So it's randomly selected.
I've got Doom, Smite, and Guide.
We're going to randomly determine which psychic power of Patch is discarded. Pick a card, any card.
No, that one. No, that
Not that one.
So Doom.
Oh,
Doom's gone!
my favourite card.
That was my favourite
Sorry,
Doom.
Pat.
We're now rolling for the damage caused by the Psychic Scream.
It's D3 damage. 6, so that's
Of course
3
it's a
mortal
3.
wounds.
Of course it is.
Of course it is. And
He's got a Ghost Tail. So on a 5 plus, that wound's ignored. So ignoring these on a 5 plus because it's Ghost Tail. Ignores 1, so he takes 2 damage.
on the horror,
Casting the Horror on the Wraith Knight. It's warp charge value of 6, re-rolling 1s. So that's 11. So Horror, minus 1 to hit on that guy.
boom.
It's casting Catalyst on the Xanthropes here. So it's warp charge value of 6.
Oh, one
it's
shy.
5. I'm going to command point that. I should have re-rolled the 2. There you go. I've got a 6 anyway.
Just got Catalyst.
So that's 5 plus for every wound they lose.
Nice.
And
The Hive Tyrant is smiting.
the Dire Avengers.
Okay, and because it's already been cast, it's now on a 7, is that right?
Yep.
So it's been used twice already.
So 6. And I leave
Smite attempt, so it's now on 8 against the Scorpions.
9.
Achieves it.
So it makes it. So it's D3 mortal wounds. Oops.
Oh, of course it is.
3.
Alright, 3 all-way saves. No, there's 3 more dead, that just leaves the X.
First things to shoot going to be the Tyranid warriors with their death spitters and 3 shots each against the Dire Avengers up in the ruins.
Up in there, yeah. Okay.
Yep. So it's forced to hit.
Not even close.
Not many,
No,
but
5 hits. So it's a strength 5 on toughness 3.
Yeah.
So 3's to wound.
3 on
4.
save because of the -1 from the weapon, but +1 for the cover.
Fine.
Nice. So the Hive Tyrant is firing his heavy venom cannon at the last remaining Scorpion, just so I can make sure I can get that extra victory point.
Voila.
D3. So it's D3 shots. To
Sick.
hit.
3 hits.
2. So 2 wounds.
2 5-up save.
X-Arc.
Yeah.
It's made none, so how much damage each?
3.
3. He's got 2 wounds, so he needs 5 6s.
Easily done. If you roll badly, you're an idiot.
Oh, it's 5 6s.
Thanks.
dead.
Cheerio.
So Tyranid warriors shooting at the Dire Avengers over there. First off with the Barbed Strangler, who gets D6 shots. So 6.
Wow.
So it's 4s to hit. So 3s to wound. Oops.
No.
2 wounds.
Oh, save. Okay, and the rest of them.
So 6 shots. 4s to hit. That is dreadful. 1 gets through. 3s. Wounds. AP -1 with the Death Spitter.
Dead.
1 dies. So we're cashing in a 2 command point stratagem which allows a Tyranid infantry unit to shoot again. Is that right?
So, yep, single-minded annihilation. So D6 shots on the Barbed Strangler. 2. 4s to hit. Both hits. And 3s to wound. Both wounds. That's 2 saves. -1 AP.
Good saved.
4s to hit with the 2 Death Spitters. It's much better. 3s to wound. So that's 5.
Don't see him coming out this
-1
one.
AP.
2 dead.
Tyranid fight phase. The what's this called?
Trigon.
Trigons declare a charge at the
Fire prison.
fire prison, but we're going to do a little bit of Overwatch.
Yep, so just going to use the strongest profile. Probably should use more shots to up the chances, but it'd be good if he gets it. No, he doesn't. Slung cannons, twin shrieking cannons.
6s. It's 1 hit.
That is 5 to wound. Wounds, and it's AP -3 because it's a 6.
So 6+ save.
Takes a wound going in.
For the charge range.
For a 9.
Oh, you gonna reroll
Command
the 2?
point.
Why do I keep saying that?
Yeah.
Oh, just don't
I think
reroll it.
Command point reroll.
Hey!
No.
These are declaring a charge at the Dire Avengers.
Yep.
Overwatch.
In fact, only one of them's got a gun left because the
Okay.
Exile's got a sword. So 6s. No.
Nah, let's go. Charging distance.
So 9. So it's 7.
Come on.
So I get to reroll.
Yeah, you get to reroll 1 because of the lictor.
I've got more at home.
Does it?
9.
2000.
Wallop.
No.
That was for them to charge in, but they didn't quite make it. So these Raveners are charging in here, but we've got some Overwatch to do. Let's go.
It's just got a fusion gun, so that's going to hit on a 6 hopefully. No, I didn't.
Nah.
So 10s.
Oh, no, it's done
Gets
it.
him. So attacking with the Raveners with Rending Claws. So any 6s to wound is done at AP -4. 3s to hit. 4s to wound. Wow, it's a lot low there. There's only 3, and 1 is at AP -4.
4 plus invulns. He's made 2. He's taken 1 damage.
Victor, 3 attacks, 2s to hit. So 2s to wound. So that's 2 wounds, so 2 saves with -1 AP.
Does it?
My attacks back. The Autarchs got power sword, so 4 attacks, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Wound. No wounds.
None.
The guy's got 1 attack, hitting on a 3.
-1 to hit.
Oh, no, so it doesn't hit.
No, so
And the Dire Avenger Exile's got 2 attacks, hitting on 4s. It's got 1 attack, it's strength 4 force.
It's lost 1 wound. So end of the Tyranid's turn 2. How many points have you scored, Dave?
So we've got 3, 1 for the objective 2,
Yeah.
and then under no prisoners, we destroyed the Scorpion unit and the Dark Reapers. Didn't quite get the 3rd, so it's 1 victory point plus it's a purge. So
Nice.
it's worth 2.
Excellent. On to Eldar turn 3.
But Secure 5, which is the one with the Dire Avengers fighting the Lictor over there.
Yeah.
Master Warp, which is just cast a psychic power. If you do 3, you get D3. Which is actually really interesting because he took away one of my psychic powers. Now I can't cast 3.
Oh, no way.
Area Denial, which is 6 inches in the middle for a point, if that's cleared, and 12 inches for D3. But he's got loads of stuff parked on it at the moment. So that's not going to be easy. On to movement. The Shadow Spectres came back from behind the rock, back against the end of the board. The Autarch with his wings has fly keyword, so he flew out of combat.
Nice.
Fire Prism stayed still. Dire Avengers stayed still.
Yeah.
Had a bit of a shuffle over here. Fire Prism stayed still again. The Farseers dropped back.
Yeah, nice. Okay.
Wraith Knight's moved over, and so has the other Autarch here.
It's going to get nasty over here.
Yep, and then the Nightwings moved over from the back over to this side of the board as well.
Nice.
That's the end of the movement phase. On to Psychic next.
Okay, psychic phase.
Farseer is going to cast Smite on that guy. Goes up to a 6 because of -1. Gets it with a 9, so that's an 8.
Okay, so rolling for the damage.
D3 against the Trigon. Just 1. Guide on the Wraith Knight. 7. Nope, gonna re-roll it.
Yeah.
-1.
7. Oh. So it doesn't go off.
Okay.
Shadow Spectres are firing at the Warriors. They're going to change their profile into the Flamer variant, so that's D6 auto hits.
That's horrible.
11. Yep, so 20 hits, freeze. It's a lot of 2s.
So 13 wounds of cause. Looking for the saves.
6+. Oh, there's a couple.
Not enough.
Not enough.
So they've been rendered down into a bubbling mass of cheese and fat.
Cheese.
I don't know why cheese. Guess what? Pat's playing a stratagem called Licked Fire.
For the 3rd time this game.
And he's going to shoot the crap out of that.
This guy is going to fire at him, but he's not going to resolve his shooting till the end of the turn. So he's going to get to shoot through him.
Pew. Pew. Let's go.
So,
What are you
2
targeting? The Trigon?
Trigon, yeah. 2 shots on freeze, re-rolling. This 1 hit. Toughness 6, so wounding on 2s, re-rolling. Thank God. Yep, so that's a wound, AP -5, and that's D6. D6 damage. The command point that.
Was that a 1?
Yeah, it was a 1.
Yeah,
I thought I got it quickly enough, but that was a 1. Command point that. Into a 5.
Nice. Nice use of command point. Juicy. So that's reduced to 5 wounds.
Wraith Knight's going to shoot his Sun Cannon at the Warriors.
Okay.
So that's 2d6 shots. 6. Hitting on 4s because he got horrified. So I need 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds.
So yeah, one's been killed.
Autarchs and fires Reaper at the Warriors. Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. Hits, 2s. Wounds. AP -3.
So no save.
3 damage.
That's not one gone.
Boom. Get off.
Right, I'm going to change his movement profile.
Yeah, the wings are out.
Yes!
Wings are out.
The wings are out.
And what are they shooting? The brains.
Yep, brains. So now he's got 2 Bright Lancers hitting on 2s. So 2s. That's a wound.
So 3+ in fun. Save.
Shrieking Cannons hitting on 2s. Yeah, all hit. AP -3.
Going for 5s and 6s.
That's just 1 AP -3 wound.
So 3+ unmodified.
Fine. Okay, so now he's out of retracted. He loses his -1 to hit and his 5+ invuln.
Cool.
It's probably not worth it because he didn't do any damage.
No, done nothing.
And he's ready to Dire Avenger's shooting at the brains.
Yeah.
So that's 12 shots because the Dire Avenger's Exile's got 2. So hitting on 3s. And then 5s and 6s to do damage.
Nothing from these guys over there. So lastly,
save for potential.
Lastly, the Fire Prism is going to try and finish off the Trigon. So it's 2 shots, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 2 hits. Both hit, AP -5, 2d6 damage. 6 is dead.
okay, so at the end of the phase, what have we got points wise?
Secure objective 5 because I've got more models close to the objective.
That's
over
over there, yeah.
Master Warp, I got 1 off, so it's only 1 point. And I'm going to discard Area Denial because he's got so many units in the middle of the board. So get rid of that. So I've scored 2 points that turn.
Nice. So on to Tyranid's turn 3.
Yep, so I draw my 3 objective cards. I've got Assassinate, which gives me a point for killing a character. Secure objective 4. and domination, which is if you've got a free objective on the board, which ain't going to happen.
Oh well. Okay, so you've moved already.
Yep.
Let's have a look at what you've done.
So down the left-hand flank, we've got the Carnifex is advanced again, trying desperately to get himself involved.
Mm-hmm.
The Broodlord has moved up, along with the Genestealers behind him, really trapping in these Eldar now. With the Hive Tyrant, he's moved up as well. He's going to try and get up close with that prism cannon wielding.
Yeah.
Tyranid warriors have moved in, so that's my objective 4 on the card.
Perfect.
So they're holding that. Zone Tropes as well have moved up, and on the far side, this remaining Tyranid warrior support the lictor.
Nice.
So Neurothrope using Smite on the Die Avengers, 5+, just makes it with a 6.
Nice.
So again, 3 mortal wounds.
3 Orphe saves. Nope, they're all dead. I don't think I've made any of those.
Smite. Jesus.
Think about this. I want to keep them still as the closest model for Smite.
Nice.
I'll take out the middle 3.
Okay, next up is Psychic Scream by
Yeah.
Neurothrope, again on the Die Avengers. So this time another 5 for D3 mortal wounds. Get to reroll 1s with the Neurothrope.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. D3 mortal wounds. That's 2.
And for 2 mortal wounds. Ultimate saves.
No, they're both dead.
Unit is.
Okay, so now casting Smite, Psychic Power with the Zone Throat on the Fire Prism. So we've used it once already, so it's a 6+. Get to reroll 1s.
That's
So that's
it.
an 8.
Are you going to deny it?
Gonna try. 11.
Does it?
Nice.
Strong
Nice.
style.
Zone Throats on the Fire Prism using the Horror. Value of 6. Get to reroll the 1s, which I'm going to need. So that's
Does
a
it?
7. So that's now -1.
8, yes! Again.
Dude.
So the Hive Tyrant's casting Catalyst on himself. So it's Warp Charge of 6, which he makes. So that
Nails it.
gives him a 5+ if he takes any wounds.
Brilliant. Right, on the Hive Tyrant.
Yep. Casting it on the Prism, needing 7s. 5, so it fails.
Broodlord.
Broodlord also tries Smite, needs 8s now, which he fails as well.
For the start of the shooting phase, Bill's gone up the shop, so the voice has changed. It's not just like, I don't know, got on helium. I think I've got a higher voice than haven't I? So, Warrior first.
Yep, Barb Strangler on the Die Avengers, so D6 shots, so 4s to hit.
Oh, my own dice has betrayed me.
3s to wound. Didn't that time. So it's 1 save, -1 AP.
He's dead.
Big day.
Goodbye. Back here.
Lictor is going to shoot his flesh hooks,
The exiled left.
so it's 3s to hit. So it's 4s to hit.
1 hit.
So it's a strength 6 and toughness 3, so
3, yeah.
2s. 2s,
Gets a wound.
that's a wound.
He's got.
AP 0.
Alright, he's got a 4-up in one anyway because of his arm thing. And he's fine.
So Death Splitters, firing upon, okay, so 4s to hit,
7 or 8, so either way it'll be a 5.
5+. That's only 1.
Right, so he's got 3 up, goes to 4 up. What's that? Nope. Takes a wound.
Makes D3 shots with the heavy venom cannon.
This is into the prism.
1 shot. It's 3s to hit. Oh,
Command
I
reroll.
might do. I'm going to leave it.
Okay. Warlord's charging in against the fire prism. It's got the big cannon. Misses. And then 6 shots with the shrieking cannons, hitting on 6s. And 1 hit. Wound him, no, fails. So what's he need? It's not far, is it?
No, so we measured 6 inches.
He's in.
7.
He's in.
He makes it.
Alright, any more charges?
Yep, we'll do the Broodlord. Charging in against these
It's
guys.
going to be D6 auto hits with the flamer.
He's going to die.
No, I'm going to use a command point, get another hit. 6, brilliant.
Good
Okay, I'll
God.
come back to you.
Yep. Broodlords charging in against them. They got 24 hits with the flamers. They're strength 5 against
Not enough
toughness
hits,
5.
is it? It's not
No.
enough.
Just
There's
maybe
4s to
5.
wound. Okay, get back to you.
5 pluses.
Save him.
He's gone.
Wah. So the Lictor's just made it into combat with the Sire Avenger
This
Exile.
guy does as well. Yep.
And also, that dude.
Tyranid warrior.
This guy dead.
So Lictor's fighting in the first combat.
Yep, using the grasping talons because they're damage 2 for each wound. So 2's to hit, 2's to wound. So that's 2 saves. AP is 0.
He's dead.
He's gone.
He's really dead.
Thanks.
Space Jesus couldn't help him.
Space Jesus, no!
Space Elf Jesus.
Space Elf Jesus, no! Consolidating 3 inches towards the nearest enemy, which is over here. You can go in any direction as long as you end up nearer.
Warloc. Seems like a good idea.
And you can still
I'll
claim
walk
the
closer
objective
to
up
the
to 3
Wraith
inches.
Knight.
Yeah, go closer to that.
Tyrant.
Hive Tyrant's going in against the Fire Prism, yeah?
Yep.
Here we go.
right.
His name is Gary Big Bananas, and he fancies it.
So he gets 4 attacks, 2's to hit.
Oh, there we go.
For 5s. And we get
That's really good.
2 6s, which means
AP minus.
AP is -2.
Okay, so I've got a 5 up save. Oh, I did make
What is
either
it?
of them.
What is it
A
underneath?
1 and a 3.
So because they're both 6s, and the Reaper of Obliterax means you get damage 6 for the bone sword, plus he's got toxin sacks which adds 1, so that's that's D7 times 2, so that's 14 wounds.
Is it a D6 or a straight
That's
6?
just mental. Yeah, so we're looking for.
He's got 12 wounds, taking 14 damage, so he needs to make 3 6s out of this.
I can see 1 6, 2 6, 3 6s.
Yeah, he's alive. He's alive on 1 wound.
Oh my god.
That is incredible.
Oh my god. Entering full raspberry mode. Just fighting back with
1 attack.
1 attack.
She has not hit.
Garbage attack. Thanks for coming. So at the end of the fight phase, there is the Gorgon Warlord trait.
Yeah, the Gorgon Warlord trait, lethal miasma.
Lethal
So-
miasma.
On a 4+ at the end of the fight phase, if you're within 1 inch, you suffer a mortal wound. So 4+ and he's gone.
The final mortal wound goes.
Unless I get a 6.
You got to roll a Ulthway
Ulthway
save.
6!
Oh.
1!
It's definitely gone.
Command point. How many
See
command
it?
points have we got left?
You've got 2 left.
Alright, great. I'm going to use a command point on this. It'll be a miracle. No, 3.
It's not. What a waste.
Does it explode on the 6
Jesus.
I needed to keep him alive? No.
No. At the end
Right,
of the
the
Tyranid
texture.
turn, how many points have you scored, Dave?
So in terms of victory points, I didn't manage to assassinate any characters, but I have secured objective 4, which was in the middle of the board, so that's 1 more victory point. I'll get rid of domination.
Okay.
I'll leave assassinate on.
So on to Eldar turn 4.
Okay,
First
so
of your cards.
defend objective 6, which is over here, so that's going to be a bit of a struggle.
That ain't happening, Sam.
Not right now.
What else we got?
Psychological warfare, which is cause the units fail morale. It's going to be really difficult because they're all synapsed, and I think it's only the Gene Stealers that can really do it, but they're close to the Broodlord, so
Okay.
if I'm going to achieve that, and it's an extra point because it's a purge, I've got to take out the Broodlord,
Hmm.
realistically.
Curious.
Secure 5, which is over here. So I've moved up the Wraith Knight and the Warlord. I'm going to
Yeah.
try and take these 2 out and get over
Okay.
there. The last one is secure objective 2, which is here in the middle. So luckily these are jetpack troops, and I've got a another HQ choice with swooping hawk wings, so they can move 14, jump them up there.
Mm-hmm.
They're on the way at least.
Okay.
So I
So
might
did-
have a stratagem to help them out.
Oh. Do you have enough command points?
Got 1 command point left.
Oh.
Have I?
Used a reroll.
Oh, I've got. I do not. That's not happening.
Did you get it back with the?
Oh wait, 6. Oh wait, if I've used a stratagem, I can get it back on a 6, and a 6 at the start of my go. No.
No. Okay. Well,
So that's not happening.
Your plan's gone out the window upon first contact. Brilliant. Okay,
Yeah.
so that covers your movement.
Okay, so 7 for the fire prism.
Guide.
He's too far away from me. to
On a
pencil.
7. Cock
That's
dice.
cocked. No.
That's no
I'll
good.
have to re-roll it with runes of the Farseer. Still doesn't go off.
Terrible rolling.
And then smite on that warrior needs a 5. Gets it with an 8.
Nice.
So that's D3 mortal wounds for 3.
He's gone.
He's gone.
Warloc.
Shadow Spectres, D6 auto hits with the Flamer on Broodlord's closest unit. 5 Tyrant even. So that's 10, 22, 26, 28, 31.
Can't be done. So this is 31 dice.
5s to wound.
Right, so looking for 9 AP minus 1 save.
So invulnerable 4+.
So Bill put his thumb over the video after this part.
I cocked up.
He took 3 wounds from the Flamers. Fusion gun hit him, wounded. Failed his save, but then used the command reroll. Saved it again. That's it. All of this stuff that shots as well. Straight in on it. So moving over to the Wraith Knight now.
Yeah, let's go over here. Seamless.
Right, okay, so he rolled 2d6 for his Sun Cannon and got 10. So that's 10 shots, hitting on 4s because it's got a -1 to hit.
So re-rolling ones.
Because of the Autarch. That's 1 more hit, so 3s to wound. Gets 4 wounds at AP -3.
So he is gone. See you later. So what's happening?
This guy's shooting at him. 2 shots, hitting on 3s. Yep. That's awful.
That's how not to roll.
Hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s.
Who's he shooting at?
Neurothrope. He ended
Okay.
up the closest by accident. Re-rolling 1s. Hits.
Wonderful.
Yep.
Good work.
It's fine.
Yes! Good work.
Yeah, it's going to be quick.
Yeah, go on, be very...
Did no defend objective 6.
No,
So
no
we discard
chance.
that one.
Okay.
Psychological warfare. Break enemies' morale. Didn't get that. Secure 5. That's over there. I should not have shot the guy and charged him with the Wraith Knight. Stomped him and then claimed the objective. Would have been smart.
Dumbass.
And then 2 is in the middle. Not doing well with that either.
No, so... what's
So
that,
no
nothing?
points scored, 1 discarded.
Let's look at the cards you drew.
So assassinate still from the last round.
Yeah.
Advance, which means I've got to have none of my units in my deployment zone at the end of the turn.
Yeah.
So hold objective 5, which
Yeah.
is a bit unachievable on the other end of the board, and behind enemy lines. So I've got to have at least 1 unit in the deployment zone of the enemy, or score D3 points if you can get 3 in there.
Strong. Okay, so let's look what you've moved so far.
So my movement phase has been really to achieve advance and behind enemy lines objective.
Yeah.
So I've
you've
advanced
cleared your own objective,
my
your
deployment.
own deployment zone,
That's right. So
securing you 1 point.
they've all advanced up. Around the side of the table, Gene Stealers have moved into the Eldar deployment zone,
Yeah.
as have the Zone Thropes and Neurothrope on the other side of the board.
Yes. So that's 3 units.
There's 3 units. Carnifex and the Hive Tyrant turn to try and advance into the fight phase and
Yeah.
get in combat with the remaining Eldar.
Is there anything left over? No, there's nothing. So that's good movement. Okay, so now you're going to play a stratagem, yeah?
Yep, so the stratagem is rapid regeneration for my last 2 command points on the Hive Tyrant to regenerate up to D3 wounds. So that's 3, so he regenerates 2 wounds, so he's back up to 11 from his full quota of 12.
Beast mode. Okay. So go on the smites going in towards the
5 prism,
fire prison.
so 5 plus.
Glamorous assistant rolls. Nails it with a 6.
Try and
Is
deny
he
it.
going to be denied?
Farseer. 7.
Denied.
Then the Neurothrope is going to do smite.
So you need a 6 this time.
So
Does it with a 7.
Oh, I'll just let it go through.
Okay, so that's
so D3.
D3 mortal wounds caused. 3.
3 all-way saves. Nope. So it takes 3 damage.
Right, so psychic screams being cast against the fire prison. What are we looking for?
5.
Well, that's uh-oh.
Perils.
Uh-oh. So we're rolling for the perils roll. So 1 mortal wounds caused, 3 wounds.
Okay, so
3.
it's 3 all-way saves. Saves 1, takes 2 more wounds.
The zone folks are casting the horror on the fire prison behind the building. 7. Sorry, 6. Quick maths.
And I got last deny. No, 6. So he's got -1 to hit.
-1.
So now the Hive Tyrant is smiting, yeah?
Yep.
The
Shadow Spectres.
so we're looking for a 7 or more. That's a fail. So lastly he's casting Catalyst, is that right Dave?
Yep. So 6 required.
Does it?
7. So that's the 5 plus.
So the Warriors are shooting the Shadow Spectres at a -1 to hit.
So it's 5s.
3s to wound. 1 wound.
AP -1.
Okay, so they got 4 up. Yep, fine.
Heavy Venom Cannon from the Hive Tyrant, Dave.
Yep. D3 shots. Nice.
Shooting at the Spectres again.
Yep. 3s to hit.
3 hits.
Strength 9 against toughness 3, so it's 2s.
Strong roll. 3 saves.
3 5-ups. No, failed them all. And then 3 each.
3 damage each.
I'll take it on the Exarch first. He has to make 2 6s because he's got 2 wounds. Made 1, so he's dead. Next one. Dead. Need 3 6s here, so I mean it's not that likely.
Oh,
Oh.
nearly.
That would have been good on the first roll. So that's 3 of them dead.
Banging roll.
Right, so he's gonna multi-charge this guy and the 3 Shadow Spectres.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 auto hits with the Flamer first. So that's 14. 14 hits, wounding on 5s.
Right. 4 plus saves times 4. 1 dies.
Okay, so he goes down to 10 wounds.
Ah, well, 1 wound.
And then the Autarch has a fusion gun. Hits on a 6. That's
So
pretty
it's
cool.
nice.
got a double 1.
Now is it?
He's in, so he's in around the back over here.
So Hive Tyrant's attacking the Autarch, all 4 attacks with the Reaper of Obliterax, Monstrous Bone Sword, needing 2s to hit.
All hit.
3 4-ups for the regulars. Just failed 1, and then 1 6-up. No, so he's got to take 10 6-up, failed no bones.
It'll be fine.
Was it 8 6-ups?
6 up saves we're looking for.
Only 8. No.
Delete. So he is out of there.
So pincer tail attack, 2s to hit. Whee!
Miss.
1 attack each. So 3 attacks hitting on 3s. Hit 2, 6s. No.
Nah.
Morale
Morale,
phase.
here we go.
They lost 3, I think. 2.
There's 3 dead guys there.
8, so a 5 or 6 to go. Yep, another one's gone.
I'll take that.
Right.
Hey,
Summary
hey,
of Tyranids turn 4. Dave, what did you score?
Okay, so we got the character in the end, so it's 1 victory point there.
Yeah.
Advance, so none in the deployment zone, that's another victory point.
Yeah, nicely
And
done.
we got the 3 units behind enemy lines. So that's
Oh, I
D3
think
victory
D3.
points.
7 doors.
Oh, another 3.
So that's 3. So that's
Total.
3, 4, 5. This turn.
Yeah, turn 5.
Let's look at the cards.
Drawn secure objective 3 and scour the skies. And I've still got psychological warfare, secure 5 and secure 2.
Okay, and you've already moved?
Yeah.
Let's have a look where you've put your stuff.
So here for secure 3, just left him sat there.
Nice.
5, move the warlord up.
Yeah, so he's behind those rocks.
Move the Wraith Knight towards the middle.
Yeah.
Farseer's moved up in between these 2. And then over here, they've got flies, so they've jumped out of combat towards the middle. And then the Nightwings come back behind them as well.
Nice.
So what I need to do is to get to is kind of get rid of these guys if I can.
That's quite a fight in your hands there, mate.
Yeah. So we'll see how that goes. That's the end of my
Okay.
movement phase. Wait on the Wraith Knight. Needs a 7.
Guide on the Wraith, mate. Let's go.
Gets it with a 9.
Can we see if we can do
Hits
that?
it with a
I
knife.
reckon you're pretty close. What do you think?
Attempting to deny the.
Oh, because they're scary.
Yeah.
Shadow of the War. He's done it.
Oh, 11!
I'm really disappointed with that.
Ben's first successful dice roll of his adult life. Casting Smite.
On a 5, -1, 6.
Who's casting it?
Oh, Farseer is casting his second one, so that goes to a 9, so you need a 10 or 11 to deny.
Negative.
D3. 1. I guess that's on.
They'll be on the Neuroprobe.
Oh, he's
So
down,
he's down to 1 wound.
Go straight back into the middle of it.
D3 auto hits on him. So that's 4, 8.
Yes.
So 3s.
6 is to save.
No.
Negative.
He's gone.
He is very dead. He is just a burning.
Right, the Wraith Knight shooting.
Against the Warriors, 2d6 shots. 7
Yeah, that's
hitting
right.
on 3s.
Do it.
So that's 6 hits. Each
Right,
minus
so rolling to wound.
3's the wound. So that is 4 wounds at -3.
So they don't get safe. So
2 damage each, so that kills 2.
2 dead.
yep. Go for the side Heaven.
Reaper is firing at the Neurothrope. The Warlord is the closest.
Yes.
So he's
got
going to
the
use
angle.
the Star Swarm for this. That's 2 heavy 2, hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. 2 hits, wounding on 3s. It's 1 wound.
3
Invulnerable. Made it.
He's alive! They've got the flyer shooting towards the warriors now, Pat.
Hitting on 3s. Just 6 wounding on 3s. 6 is at AP -3, so that's 1 wound at its regular armor save and 1 goes straight through.
Plus? No.
So that's 2 wounds on one of them.
One's gone.
Hitting on 3s.
So the bright lances now, yeah?
Yep. Oh, it's going to be wasted if it does hit. Wounding on 2s. Yeah, and that's AP -3, goes straight through, does D6 damage,
He's
but he's
gone.
dead.
Okay.
Get off.
Yeah.
That is no good because I don't have anything left to shoot at them. Right, so the Fire Prism is going to shoot at the Neurothrope that's closer. It's going to shoot twice because it hasn't moved. It's got heavy D6
So what's there?
shots.
Oh yeah, but you think you could
Cocked or
Yeah, cock dice, roll that again.
so that's 8 shots.
Wallop.
Hitting on 3s.
Good roll.
That is 6 wounds on 3s.
3, come on. Oh, roll again.
Oh, it's no good. It's no good.
Oh, dude, that's the worst rolling I've ever seen.
5 2s, 1 at minus. Oh, it's invuln. 1 invuln.
For these guys.
Just for this guy.
Yeah.
So 3 plus. Yes.
He's still
Well,
alive.
No.
Waste of space.
It's a stupid thing to do. We're
Yeah.
going to do it.
That's it. Pat's got
On
minerals.
the start of the Broodlord.
That's what Warhammer.
Let's have it. Overwatch. Let's go.
So 3 shots, 6s. Nope.
Nothing.
Get in. Yeah, they're in.
Easily in. Wallop. Let's see some fighting. 3 attacks, yeah?
Hitting on 3s. Yeah, terrible idea.
1 measly hit.
Wounding on 5. No wound.
Attacking back.
-1 to hit though.
Forced to hit.
I mean, fudge for that.
Fudge.
Oh, whoopsie daisy.
Yeah.
3s.
No, nothing.
Pony.
So that's the most pathetic assault phase.
That's
Done.
exactly the way I needed it to go.
Okay, let's count the scores. What are we on?
Okay, so objective 3 is down here, so we get a point for that.
Yeah.
No psychological warfare. 5's over there with the warlords, get a point for that. 2, we've got 3 models closer, so that's another one. And Scour the Skies for killing the flying one, so it's 4 points.
That's a good scoring round for young Patrick there. On to Tyranid.
Could be the last
Turn-
round though.
Could be. Tyranid turn 5. Look at the cards.
So pulled up now. So we've got secure objective 5, which isn't really
Okay.
going to happen.
No.
Defend objective 5.
Okay.
Same.
Yeah.
So overwhelming firepower, which is if we defeat a unit in the shooting phase, and that's a purge as well, so that's worth an extra victory point.
Of course.
Defend objective 2, which is the hotly contested
Yeah,
one in
that's
the middle
right.
of the
Slap
board,
bang in the middle.
and secure objective 1.
Okay. So based on that last one, let's have a look at objective 1, where you've moved to.
Yep. So the James Steelers are basically swarming around objective 1.
I think they've got that one locked down. What else has moved?
So the Carnifex has moved up.
Yes.
trying to do something still. Taking him all game, he still hasn't done
a
anything.
massive circle.
The Tyranid warrior has fallen back out of combat, the other side of the objective,
Yeah.
but the Hive Tyrant has come up, which will bear his venom cannon down, and hopefully we can wipe out those guards and secure that objective card overwhelming firepower.
Okay.
And zone probes are pulled back a little bit.
Pull back.
Yeah. So they're trying to give themselves a little bit more flexibility and target something, but I think they're still closest to the fire prison.
Yeah.
So we're going to try and thin out these guys here, the shadow jumpers, are they?
Spectres.
Spectres, sorry everybody.
Yeah.
We're going to thin them out with smite from the Hive Tyrant.
Let's go.
So we need a 5.
That's a successful smite. Can
so
you
D3 wounds.
D3? Let's go.
Oosh.
3 mortal wounds. I don't believe it.
3 6-ups to save them.
Come on, get one.
No, they're all dead.
So
Why did you leave them alive?
to claim the objective of killing them during the
Shooting
phase would have got him a point.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, he's been too strong with his smoked, and he's killed all 3. So they're going to smite the that thing.
Yep. So
Okay.
6 plus. Doing it again.
Diet.
No.
It's a failed smite.
That was the big one as well.
That was the big one.
So now the Nero
6.
Thrope is smiting, so we're going for a 7.
7 now, yeah.
7.
Again a
You
fail.
can re-roll the 1.
Reroll the 1. Oh, there we go.
He's got it.
Yay.
And so D3 mortal wounds.
3 6-ups. I haven't made a single one of those.
No, you've been terrible at those.
So another 3 wounds.
So Psychic Scream against
On the
the
Nero Thrope.
Fire Prism again for the Nero Thrope.
So that's 6s. You can re-roll 1s.
7. How many wounds?
D3.
2. 2 6-ups. Oh, he's made 1.
Woo!
So he's got 3 wounds left.
So that's down to 3.
Down to 3. Zone Thrope's now casting the horror,
On what?
which I think is a 6 plus on the Wraith Knight.
On the Wraith Knight.
Good luck.
6.
The Catalyst, lastly, from the Hive Tyrant.
Yep.
And that's going on what?
I think he's going to cast it on himself.
Casting it on himself, looking for...
That'll do it.
That'll do it.
The shooting phase,
Shoot.
heavy venom cannon,
D3 shots.
shooting at the fighter, I take it.
Yep.
1 shot.
4s to hit.
Threes. Does it?
5 up. He's got a 5 up in run anyway. Right, how much damage?
D3.
D3 damage.
Sorry,
Straight 3.
straight 3.
Okay, so 3 all the way. Yep, so 2.
So 2, so
He's taking 3 damage now.
nothing to within assault range. So now we're looking at the objectives.
Yeah, let's look at the cards again. So what have we scored?
So defend objective 2, which has to last for 2 turns. So we should be able to hold that now. There's nothing else within range.
So just call that next turn.
So that scores next turn,
Okay.
if there is one. Secure objective 1 has been achieved. So that's
So
1
we hit.
victory point.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's 1 point.
And we didn't do overwhelming firepower because we destroyed.
Because you psychic to death, you
Yeah.
smoked.
So we've only achieved that. Secure
So 1
objective
point.
1.
So what does that mean? Put the overall scores on.
So overall scores
10
are
roll, I think.
11 to the Eldar and 10 to the Tyranids.
It's 11-10 at the end of turn 5. Right, so we're going to roll off on a 3 plus. The game continues.
The mystery guest is going to do it.
Yeah, our mystery guest. Go on, let's have a little look. It's game on. It's turn 6 coming up. Okay, so Eldar turn 6. What cards have you got?
Witch Hunter, destroy a unit that has Psyker. Big Game Hunter, destroy something with 10 or more wounds. Hold the line, which is keep something in your deployment zone, but nothing else in your deployment zone. And those gene seeds aren't moving.
Nah.
So I don't think I'm going to get that one. Defend 1, which is the same.
Yeah.
So they've cost me 3 points there alone. Psychological Warfare, still got. And Secure Objective 2, which is in the middle. Which they're
Tough.
stuck on as well. So it's not an easy
Okay.
ask.
And so for your movement, what's moved?
The Fire Prism moved under half its movement, just popped out a little bit, just so
Yeah.
that it can shoot twice. Meaning it's half dead anyway. It's only got 3 wounds left, so
Okay.
it's not going to do very well. But it can see the guy in the middle now, so it might be worth a pot
Bit
shot,
of an
I think.
angle.
Autarch flew to here. Flyer came over to here. The Wraith Knight moved over towards the guys in the middle, and the Farseer moved back this way just so he's 18 away from those guys, so he can deny, but they'll probably move out of range
Nice.
again anyway.
Okay,
That's
so
the end of movement.
onto psychics.
Tank.
Okay, so Farseer's casting guide.
You got it with a
5
10, but it's
One.
-1 because of those guys, so
Yeah,
you
sure.
can deny it on a 10. Yeah, so he'll deny on a
Ben
10.
to stop packing away the Pringles.
Nope, so that
It's
goes off. It's
negative.
got guide on the tank, and then smite on those guys nearest unit, so that goes off on 5. -1. No, perils.
Oh, dude.
It's how many mortal wounds? 2. He ignores them on a 3+ because of his ghost helm. It's normally 5+, but it's add 3 if it's a mortal wound
See if
suffered from perils.
Spooky
So it's
helmet
actually
time.
5+, add 3, so 2+. That's it, so it's fine.
Nice.
It doesn't go off. So I've just got guide on the tank.
Thanks to his awesome helmet.
Shot, hits on 2 rerolls, 1s.
He was shooting what?
The warrior.
Ah, okay. Any luck?
Yes, strength 8, 4, so 2s. No. That is irritating.
What a
I'm
shame.
just going to shoot at that warrior as well. Really need to kill him. So he's got 2d3 shots. So that's 4 shots. He's hitting on 5s though because he's wounded, but he re-rolls. 1, re-roll. 2. It's strength 8, so 2s to wound. 2 wounds at AP -3.
Anything but
Yeah, double 1s. 1s or 2s. Yeah, so it kills him. 2, 3. Dead.
Gone. Warlock. Okay.
Oh wait, I'm going to change his mode.
Hang on.
Go for it.
Yes!
There it is.
Makes it all worth it.
Yeah.
So
Lost
what's
his invuln.
What's it
Lost his
shooting?
-1 to hit, but now he hits on 2s. Re-rolling 1s because of the Autarch. So he's shooting the... What's that guy?
Hive Tyrant.
Hive Tyrant. 2 right lances, hits on 2s. Yep, 2 hits, or re-roll that.
You roll that one.
2 hits, 3s.
Yep.
1 wound, and that's AP -3.
So 4+ and vulnerable. Failed.
So that goes through, does D6 damage.
1.
He needed that as well.
Goes down to 9.
Only 9 wounds left.
Wraith Knight does 2d6. So 9, hitting on 3s. 2 wounds, -2, 2 damage.
2 4+ and vulnerable.
So they're fine.
Wow. Strong. Resilient. Assault phase, the charge phase, what's happening?
Yeah, I didn't kill anything in the apart from that one guy.
Absolutely nothing died, so
I'm going to charge the Wraith Knight into his Warlords, which could kill the Wraith Knight, but he's got a lot of wounds. He's only taken 2 wounds so far, so he's still got 22 left.
okay, so Dave, are you resolving Overwatch now?
Yeah, D3 shots.
D3.
So 1 shot.
Hit.
D6.
Nah.
No Overwatch.
So charge this.
7.
7.
Does it? So here we go, right in the middle of the table.
This is actually a really big deal because if I kill him, which is still unlikely, I get secure objective 2, but I also stop him defending objective 2 as well. So
Yes.
it's quite a big swing around for this one.
Okay, let's see
So
what happens.
He gets 3 attacks, 4 attacks base, then 3 for each attack with his feet. So hitting on 3s because he's only lost 2 wounds.
So that was 8 hits.
Strength 8 against toughness 7, so wounding on 3s. Oh, that's no good.
4+.
4 saves of 4+ required.
21.
So 3 wounds caused.
Right, so he's got 3 wounds. If he rolled 3 6s, 2 5s and 6,
And this seems unlikely. No.
2 5s and 6, 3 6s. Oh! So that's done 7 wounds. If I had a command point, I'd re-roll that.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's down to 2.
He's down to 2, yeah.
Strong.
6 wounds left and he's raspberried.
Don't secure objectives 2, but I do stop him defending 2.
Yeah. Okay. Nice one.
Again. Nice. So it's AP 0.
Okay, so he's got his normal 3
This is
plus.
for the pincer tail attack.
No, so he takes a wound. So he's lost 3 wounds.
D3
Oh,
wounds.
so he takes 5 wounds.
Pincer tail.
Damn.
That would have been 1, 2, 3, 4 points if I got that
what
guy.
a shame. Okay, so end of the Eldar turn 6. Pat, you've scored 0 points.
Oh, so close. I would have got
Yeah.
Secure 2, Witch Hunter, Big Game Hunter, and Slay the Warlord if I'd taken 2 more wounds off.
Yeah, with a potential 4 points there and a possible win.
If I had a command point, I would have re-rolled it.
Well, you
On
can't
the
do any
day.
more, my old fruit. That's your turn 6 done.
Yeah, well, I'm upset. Bill. Okay,
Are you
I'm
upset?
I'm
Are you gonna
really
cry?
sad.
Are you
Okay?
going to cry?
In fact, it's the last game of Warhammer ever playing.
Alright,
That's it.
alright.
It's over.
Thanks for coming, though. Okay, turn 6 for the Tyranids. What cards have you got?
So we've drawn out Kingslayer,
Yeah.
which is about destroying the enemy's warlord, which is probably too far for us to do anything about. Mission critical objective, which gives you extra victory points for holding whatever objective you roll on a dice. We rolled 5, which is
Okay.
hitting right over the back, so we've got no
Yeah.
chance. Objective 3
Yeah.
is under the ruin in the corner,
Yeah.
and we've got a priority orders card for objective 4, which again, there's number 4 is down back here, so there's nobody close enough to get to that. So what we're playing for at the moment is defending objective 2, which means we've got to take out the Wraith Knight and secure objective 3 in the ruins.
Nice one. Okay, and so for movement,
So the Gene Stealers have been left guarding objective 1 just in case that comes up on
Yeah.
the card.
okay.
The Carnifex has moved up, ready to charge in and help the Hive Tyrant
Yes.
in the middle. And the Zone Throats and the Neurothroats have advanced
Moved in.
in under the ruins and are just on the edge of 3 inches from that objective.
Nice. Okay, and over here it's just some Eldar dudes hanging out.
Yep.
It's reaction. Okay, so on to some.
Plus,
We're
he's
just
got-
rolling a 4+ on for the Gorgon Warlord trait.
Yep, so on a 4+, it's a mortal wound, which is a 4.
6 plus ignore. No. So he takes another wound. He is down to 18.
Okay, so Psychic Phase, the Neurothrope is going to cast Smite on the Fire Prism.
Come on, double 6.
5+.
Come on, double 6.
6.
Passes it.
You're going to try and deny it?
Yep.
It's a 6.
Yep.
Nice.
Denied.
So we're doing Smite now from the Zone Throats on the Fire Prism. So we need a 6 now. Rerolling the ones.
That's handy.
That's handy. Wow, so
10.
10. So,
So
can
I
you
need an
deny it?
11.
With a minus, yeah, with minus 1.
No.
8.
So that does about 3.
So
and
that's-
an extra 3.
Yep, it's 3 plus D3 mortal wounds. So
So I
that's
need
2.
4 6s. Which I did not get.
No.
So he said, and I rolled 5 dice, I still didn't
Do
get
you roll a
it.
6 to see if it pops?
Yes. No. So it's
No.
gone.
He's gone. Sorry, Pat.
They had a good game, these guys.
Zone Throats are now casting the horror on the Wraith Knight over here. Walk charge rally of 6. 3 rolling ones. Oh, failed. Hive Tyrant now smiting the Wraith Knight. So we need a 7. This is the 3rd time. Walk charge
Looking for a 7.
8. He
Nailed
makes
it.
it. So D3 mortal wounds. 1.
Yeah.
So 1 mortal wound.
Chipping away.
And we've also saved Psychic Scream. Oh, do you want to roll for your
Oh, yes.
6+?
Nice. No.
Negative. So
You
he's
got any more wounds?
stripped from another wound.
Hive Tyrant is now going to cast Psychic Scream, which we saved it on the other side.
Yeah.
So it's a 5+, 5 walk charge. So 8, so he makes it, so it's D3 more mortal wounds. Roll 2, so it's another 2 mortal wounds.
Another 2 all the way saves.
Oh, it
Oh,
saves
1.
Not bad.
17.
Slowly chipping away.
So in the charitable nature of the war zone, we forgot to roll the catalyst saves for the Hive Tyrant. So we're going to roll some 6+ or 5+.
5+, you get
to get
regains
the
a
wounds
wound.
back.
So 1.
So you've got
That's
one
worth
wound
it for
back.
one.
3.
Okay, so on with the assault phase. Right, so the Carnifex made it into combat.
Yep, so he's made his charge move. So, because he's got tusks, he adds 1 to his attacks characteristic. He's also got living battering ram, which means on a 4+ he causes a mortal wound,
No.
which doesn't happen. And he adds 1 to his hit rolls, but we're going to be attacking with his monstrous crushing claws, which minuses 1, so we're back to a 4+ to hit.
Okay.
4 dice. 4s to hit. Nothing.
Oh my god. No way.
He misses every single one. He's done nothing all game, and now he's finally got his chance.
He ran in a circle and it was a
He's
swing and a
just
miss.
failed.
Okay, so Hive Tyrant attacking now.
So 4 attacks, 4s to hit.
He didn't let Ben do it.
5s.
5's to wound.
Yes,
2 wound.
we've
Oh,
got
1
mine
wound.
and
1
it's a
wound.
6.
How much damage?
AP is -3.
Okay. So he's got 5+ with the shield.
Nope.
-2, sorry. What was that?
It still
4.
failed it.
Failed.
Still would have been 5.
What's the damage?
So it's. I rolled a 6 to wound, so with the Reaper it's 3 times 2, which is 6, and the Toxin Sax is +1, so it's damage of 7.
Jeez,
7 Uthway
that's
saves.
nasty. Didn't make any of those, so he's just down to 10.
Not bad.
Down to 10.
If only the Carnifex had shown up.
They've
So Pincer Tail attack, last time it took off 3 wounds, so 4s.
Ah,
Missed this time.
dog wank.
Good effort.
Okay, so
Wraith Knight.
Wraith Knight attacking back.
To check
Wraith Knight, he's wounded, so now he's hitting 4s instead of 3s. He's going to put all the attacks into the Tyrant. So that's 12 attacks hitting on 4s. So 3s.
4's to save.
Takes 3.
He's lost 1 wound.
Could kill him, but then he's got Catalyst anyway, so just 1.
1 wound.
So he's got
So
2
that's
left
2.
again.
Yeah. I didn't actually cast Catalyst on him this
No.
time.
Oh yeah, it came off.
Okay, the end of Dave's Tyranid turn 6. Let's have a look at the scores.
Okay,
What'll be
so
score?
we'll be going for objective 2, but that's still being contested
Yeah.
in the middle. But we have got objective 3 over on the far side now. The fire prison has left the board, so that's 1 extra point.
What's that
Wonderful.
put the score at?
It's pretty close, isn't it?
That puts his score at 11 all.
End of turn 6, it's 11 all, and there's going to be a very tense roll off to see if the game carries on to turn 7. Right, so on a 4+, the game carries on. Anything under, it's a draw.
Oh, it's a
draw.
draw! And then, actually, we get another point each because of Line Breaker, but I think that's it.
Still tied, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. End of turn 6.
What a game.
What a game.
Bully.
That's a shame we didn't get to see what happens here.
Bully. Let's have a little look. It was close. It come down to the middle, really, didn't
What an
it?
ending.
Yeah.
Look at
That epic battle in the middle. If only the Carnifex had shown up and done something. Instead, it ran in a horseshoe and then rammed its head and banged its eyes.
There's some pretty good, like the Farseer, the psychic guy faced off against the psychic
Yeah.
Tyranids at the end.
Biblical.
Yeah. He lost his brother.
Yes, he did.
He's a dead Autarch.
Well, the story will continue in Warzone War, but until then, thank you very much for watching.